My sincerest apologies. My team has pulled together. They're like, all right, we can cut some more, but we need a little bit longer. So there's a slight extended delivery on the cod and the combo packs, okay? The salmon, by the way, is about to be gone as well. It will be sold out in this hour on the auto ship without question. I'm just going to get to cook them because it's what I do. It's what I love. I'm so excited that so many people have gotten to play in the Today Special, and I'm so glad that we had enough to make it to your show, because I hate telling you, Shannon, that we're always selling out before we get to you. Look at what I'm doing, Shannon. Salmon, 2 pieces, a piece of cod as well going in there. Now this, my friends, this is my brand new ceramic, but DuraPan. All right, let me show you the underneath. See that gorgeous ceramic? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bake. It's the first time we've ever had this. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I need to see that. Yes, you do. By the way, I'm going to do the exact same thing that I'm doing here, which I'm going to bake in my air fryer. I'm going to do the exact same thing in my steamer, although I used asparagus and carrots instead. So whether you're steaming or whether you're baking, you guys, it's just so simple. With the steamer, of course, you drop it into some water. This is one of the pieces from my 14-piece DuraPan set. Sorry, 11-piece DuraPan set. We have an 11, we have a 10, and I think we do have a 14-piece set as well. And then this one, of course, is going to go into my oven or into an air fryer. I'm going to come on over here and look at what I did. I've already popped some in before we started. So this, you guys, just came off the grill. I was just keeping it warm in the oven. Faroe Island salmon, let's start there. The auto ship will sell out this hour, you guys. Here's what we're gonna do. And by the way, the auto ship is, of course, the greatest value. Look at how it flakes. So this is a piece that's been cooked all the way through. And maybe that's how you like it. Garrett's gonna give me one in a moment that's still a little pink, and I'll show you the difference and I'll explain it to you. This one will eat a little drier. If you want to serve it on a salad or mix it with a sauce or a dressing or a vinaigrette, absolutely delicious way to cook it. Over here is my cod, Icelandic cod. Now this as well will also flake, just so succulent, so beautiful. I mean, you can just see that gorgeous white fish. It's so delicate in flavor. It is so beautiful to taste. I just can't even stop by not having a mouthful, Shannon. Oh my goodness. Totally pristine in flavour, absolutely fantastic quality. You know what, let's go to Iceland and show you the cod first. Man, that is good. Okay, so when you get in fish, you want to get it from a really beautiful place. Okay, so Iceland, you can see it right there, is absolutely gorgeous. Freezing cold waters, very deep seas. 2 really important things when it comes to cod. In fact, there were the cod wars. That was England and Iceland going at it saying, no, I get to fish this water. No, I get to fish this water. Okay, we're not at war about it anymore, but we can all agree it's a wild-caught product. It is the very best of the best. It is frozen at its peak of freshness, so you get it in its best condition. Shannon, I'm going to hand it over to you. I know you've got updates without even asking you, because we're getting real close to the end here, you guys.
We do indeed. In fact, Chef, while you were having a taste, you know what I was doing? I got my panko shrimp on auto ship because we now have fewer than 400 of that panko shrimp on auto ship. So this is the show and this is the hour where I think a lot of people kind of go into panic mode. And I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but not really, because if you've been watching, if you've been listening, if you've been tempted, or if you're just getting home from work, depending on which coast you're on, or if you don't, what's for dinner? Seriously, and I mean that as an honest question. What are you making for dinner? Are you making something healthy? Are you making something good that's good for your hair and your skin and your nails and, you know, every part in between? Well, you could. In minutes. And you could have the world's finest way to do that delivered direct to your door. And actually, even though your grocery store is raising prices, in fact, I love my local supermarket, but even my local fishmonger, he's like, Shannon, I gotta warn you, the prices are going up. He's like, I can't help, you know, I'm sorry that we have to charge so much money, and you know, because they know me on a first name basis. You lock in the best savings of the year. And when you do that auto ship, and that's one of the reasons, auto ship, auto ship, auto ship, even if you got it once, we cannot, as long as you are enrolled, we cannot raise that price. On the salmon, even Chef said, because this is our #1 in our food category with 1.5 million spoken for, if you cut these in half, which a lot of you do, you're looking at $5 a proportion, all center cut, pin bones removed. If you want the auto ship on the salmon or the single ship, it is immediate delivery, so you can get it right away. On the cod, I know Michelle is coming back with an abbreviated airing of the today's special. This will be the last full presentation. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit abbreviated at 10 o'clock. If you want the cod, we have the final 600 reservations in that single ship. And the cod, I keep calling it the little black dress or the crowd pleaser of fish, because you can do anything with it. I don't care if it's a fish and chips or, you know, putting it on a, you know, a fillet of something. Even if you just put it on a fish sandwich, you grill it, bake it, saute it, deep fry it, doesn't matter. Fish and chips will never look the same ever again. 600 reservations only. You see that item number rotating at the bottom of your screen. The auto ship, same thing. There are only a couple hundred of the cod in the auto ship. But what most people are doing, and it is last call you all, is if you want the combo, that's the combo, of course, of the cod and the salmon, 7 of each, get that auto ship and do it now. Shop now or forever hold your peace, because this is the lowest price of the year. It's the only time, or the first time, that Chef has done cod as a today's special. And if you secure that combo pack, boy, you are in like Flynn. We do not have any more of those. There is no more back order or wait list. Couple hundred or the final quantities available, period. Slightly extended delivery window, not by much though. You're gonna still get, maybe not quite Ash Wednesday, but certainly Lent if that's something that you're looking for. Chef, I don't know if we have any utensils remaining, but a lot of people are now shopping like crazy.
Yeah, no, I get it, and you go for it, you guys. By the way, this is the time to do it. I'm glad you've been watching all day, for those of you that have, and I'm so excited. We're going to bring these up on the screen because I've been using them all day long. Everything, if you're buying the Today Special, is free shipping for the rest of the day, including my utensils, including these great little boards that have the defrost and the cutting. So I'm going to use one of these gorgeous utensils and pick up my Faroe Island salmon. Have a look at this, straight out of a pan. This is just out of my DuraPan. By the way, look at how it flakes, Shannon. I mean, it literally is so succulent. Now, I mentioned to you before, I cooked it all the way through. This one is still a little pink. It has that gorgeous silken texture in the center. I just absolutely love it when it's like this. It's when it's at its most moist. Everybody's taking home that seasoning packet. So go ahead and just sprinkle that over the top. Don't forget, Shannon, if you're to cut one of these in half like that, now this is costing you $5. This portion is costing you $5. And maybe you want to go ahead and serve it on a salad. Wonderful healthy lunch, by the way. You can just go ahead and pop that beautiful little salmon portion up there. You can pop this one up here. I've done like a little tomato and feta salad. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very simple and easy to do. I mean, it's literally in the pan for just a few minutes. We all pay for convenience. Well, how about if I told you this is the easiest and one of the most convenient ways to cook? I'm going to show you a little pasta dish. For this, I will use my all-day pan, because pasta and salmon, you don't think of it straight away, but I tell you what, it's really, really wonderful together. First of all, let's crank the temperature in my pan, and then what I'm going to do is throw in my asparagus, right? So I've got some asparagus tips, I've got some cod and some salmon. I've just diced them, so I'm using 3 portions, but I've just cut them into a little bit of a dice, toss them in. Now, when I tell you this will cook in a couple of minutes, I'm not exaggerating at all, right? So into a nice hot pan, you want to toss that beautiful fish. Let a little heat build before we add the white wine. And then, of course, we're going to add a little cream. We've got some pesto. Where is that white wine, Matt? This is my Four Stones wine. Here it is. Thank you very much. From our farm, of course, this beautiful Four Stones winery that we've just begun. So we're so happy to be broadcasting you here from the farm or the vineyard today. Hear that little sizzle? That's exactly what you're looking for. You'll see it start to bubble up in the center there. Give it a quick toss. You don't want to overcook that fish. And then what I do is I hit it with a little bit of pesto. You can pop in a little bit of cream. You can pop in that gorgeous pasta. And then you just let that all come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, the pasta's already been blanched, of course. It is pretty much ready to go. So it is literally dinner in 5 minutes. That's what we love about it. Grab the combo while you can. The auto ship will